Okay, so you're looking at a new job's benefits package, right? And you see these numbers, 401k, 403b, 457. They honestly look like some kind of secret code, don't they? But here's the thing, they're not complicated at all. They're actually incredibly powerful tools designed to help you build wealth for your future. So today, let's crack this code together.
Yeah, that sounds like a trick question, right? Like, how can you have your cake and eat it too? But it's totally for real. This is the central promise of all these retirement plans. They're built to solve this exact puzzle, how to help you save for the long haul while giving you a nice little financial break right now.
And the way they do it is through something called a salary reduction plan. Now, don't let the name scare you. It's a really simple but honestly brilliant idea. You just agree to reduce your immediate take-home pay, but that money doesn't just vanish. No way. Instead, it gets funneled into a special account where it's totally shielded from taxes, both when you put it in and as it grows year after year.
All right, so to really see how this works in the real world, let's dive into the most common tool in the whole toolkit. I mean, this is the one most of us have probably heard of. It's kind of the OG plan that sets the stage for all the others. We're talking about the 401k.
So who's this for? Well, the 401k is pretty much the go-to plan for anyone working in the private sector. And the key idea here is what they call a cash or deferred setup. All that really means is your boss can't make you join. It's completely up to you. You get to choose. Do you want the cash in your paycheck right now, or do you want to defer it, put it away, into your retirement account for later? The power is totally in your hands.
Let's walk through exactly how this works, step by step. It's super simple. First, you decide, okay, I'm going to put aside a piece of my salary. Second, and this is the awesome part, that money is taken out before taxes. That means your taxable income for the year just went down. Boom, instant win. Third, all that money you've invested gets to grow tax-deferred. This is the real secret sauce, you know? Your earnings start making their own earnings, and it all just snowballs. And finally, you only pay taxes way, way down the road when you actually take the money out in retirement. And this right here, this quote gets right to the heart of it. This is the magic of the whole thing. And we're not just talking about some flimsy guideline here. This is literally how the tax code is written. The money you put away doesn't even count as income today, and all the money it makes gets to compound without getting hit by taxes every single year. It's just a powerful 1-2 punch for building up your savings. But wait, there's more. On top of all that, you've got other key features. A big one is the employer match. A lot of companies offer this, and it is, I'm not kidding, literally free money. If you put money in, they put money in, it's a no-brainer. Now, of course, there are some rules. The IRS sets a limit on how much you can put in each year. And for anyone 50 or older, there's this fantastic thing called a catch-up contribution that lets you save even more. Okay, so this is all great if you work for a private company. But you might be thinking, what about me? What about all the people who work in public service? You know, our teachers, government workers, people at nonprofits? Well, don't worry. The system has some equally powerful tools for them, too. So let's meet the other two major players in this game. First up, you've got the 403b. This one is designed specifically for people in education and the nonprofit world. Then you have the 457 plan, which is for state and local government employees. They have different names, for sure, but as you're about to see, they pretty much share the exact same powerful DNA as the 401k.
So the 403b, sometimes you'll hear it called a tax-sheltered annuity, this is the one for teachers in public schools and folks working at many nonprofits. And just check out that definition. It lets them exclude contributions from their current taxable income. Does that sound familiar? It should. It's the exact same core benefit we just talked about with the 401k.
And guess what? It is the exact same story for the 457 plan. This is a deferred compensation plan for public servants that, you guessed it, lets them put away income without it being taxed right now. And here's the kicker. The contribution limits are usually pretty similar to a 401k, which makes it just as powerful of a tool for saving.
So when you step back and look at the big picture, you start to realize, hey, these aren't three totally separate, complicated ideas. Not at all. We're really just talking about three specialized tools from the same powerful toolkit, each one perfectly designed for a different career path.
At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter if it's called a 401k, a 403b, or a 457. The strategy, the big idea, is exactly the same. Save now, pay taxes later. Every single one of these plans is built on the power of letting your money grow in a kind of financial greenhouse. You know, it's shielded from the weather of annual taxes, which lets it grow and compound so much faster over time.
And this chart really just lays it all out, nice and simple. The big difference between these plans isn't how they work, it's who they work for. You've got the 401k for the private sector, the 403b for our teachers and nonprofit folks, and the 457 for state and local government employees. That's it. It's just about matching the right tool to your career.
So why does any of this matter? Why did we just walk through all this? Because just knowing which one of these tools is yours, which one is available to you, is the absolute first and most important step. It's what gives you the power to ask the right questions at work, to get signed up, to make sure you're getting that full employer match, and to really take control of building the future that you want. So there you have it. The code is cracked. These aren't just a bunch of random numbers on a benefits form anymore, are they? They're blueprints. They're your tools. And so the only question left is, which tool are you going to use to build your future?